My theory about this is that I am very much not the only one, that there have been other content creators that have similarly been contacted by Mugen with his intentions being, hoping that they make a video responding to Toasty's criticism of him. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm at a loss for words. You're schizophrenic. You repeat this talking point as something that never happened multiple times throughout your video and your Twitter. You invalidated your entire video. You can't even tell the difference between your thoughts and reality. Literally only 3 seconds into the video, there's cropped Roblox porn. It's a joke though, right? Just like that time he posted Roblox porn at a community server that primarily consists of 13-year-olds was a joke, right? And let's not forget, despite allowing 12-year-olds into his server knowingly, Gone has repeatedly sexualized his fan base, encouraging them to make porn of his avatar so he can make videos where he rates the pornography. First contest took place when he was 15. Second one took place God knows when, since he tried scrubbing it from the internet. Thumbnail was archived though. And of course, to no one's surprise, this fucking pig glorifies school shootings. But guys, it's totally a joke, cause nothing says comedy like uploading a video mocking the Columbine massacre only 6 days after a psychopath murdered 19 preschoolers, right? It's undeniable you're obsessed with Columbine. Look no further than the amount of effort you put into this Roblox rig for the thumbnail. You made an exact replica of the shooter's outfit, down to the decal on his shirt. I'd also like to give a shout out to Solar Daily for helping make this thumbnail. Nowhere did Mugen say Phil Pat is a pedophile, especially in this screenshot. You just proved you have no reading comprehension within the first few seconds of opening your mouth.
Logically, of course, today we're going to be talking about something I've stayed quiet on for a little too long.
Oh, what? Your association with Phil Pat? You know, that guy who went out of his way to not get away from multiple pedophiles for a year, such as the self-admitted child rapist ZZ, 7 Yaz, and Mugen's other pedophile ex-dreamer who tried to get a 13-year-old addicted to gore? Yeah, you should have disowned him years ago. Especially when he exposed well over 100,000 children as young as 5 years old to his port of a furry porn game.
And that is Mugen.
Oh right, of course, the guy who had the nerve to add you to a friends list band that he never actually added you to because he didn't give a fuck. Meanwhile, you make a 10-minute long video over it because your ego was hurt.
The Roblox game, or Roblox Smith, I don't know, I'm pretty sure this guy does not like being called a Roblox Smith, but I don't know what else to call him. You're a fucking Roblox Smith. That's it. It's like if I wanted to say I'm not a Roblox YouTuber. I'm an indie gaming editor, actually. I'm not a Roblox YouTuber. Like, that's not how that works.
Imagine being so desperate for a gotcha moment that you spend a whole minute arguing the meaning of a word no one even fucking cares about.
This is actually a topic that not only do I know a lot about, but I'm actually deeply involved in this.
Guys, I know so much about this Mugen, you have no idea.
Give me a break, you know absolutely fucking nothing. Not only are you pretending my video exposing the one you're advertising for malicious lying is a joke, you didn't even realize these documents you tell your fans to go look for multiple times don't even exist anymore. They were all deleted by their owners. You didn't watch my video. If you did, you would have realized besides all the other horrific shit Toasty did, like you, he did absolutely no research into this topic. He said a document that's the Declaration of Independence modified to be an obviously fake Mugen drama document was a well-thought-out response to Mugen's actions. So in other words, he wasn't even reading the documents that he was advertising. If my video was as shitty as you're pretending it is, Toasty would have had a better response than this, and his sources wouldn't have gone deep into hiding, with some of them even saying they're going to fucking kill themselves for pity points.
About a year ago, there was a lot of stuff brought up about Mugen. He was outed as someone who is a groomer.
Here's where he destroys his reputation. He says Mugen was the pedophile in the relationship, implying ZZ, Mugen's ex, who is a self-admitted child rapist, was the victim. He's also directly implying ZZ is underage. This is after he contacted Gone's artist weeks ago and was horrified to discover that they somehow thought ZZ was 15. He sent them a video where ZZ states in his own voice that he's a 20-year-old adult in a legal relationship with a 15-year-old, yet Gone is pretending not only this never happened, he's using out-of-context screenshots the pedophile originally leaked in a desperate attempt to silence Mugen because he knows too much. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much you cry, I wasn't defending ZZ, stop! You're validating the false allegations of a proven pedophile and painting him as the victim intentionally. All because you're a baby who couldn't handle being told that you'd be added to a friends list ban, which Mugen never even got around to doing. If it wasn't intentional, you wouldn't be using evidence made by a self-admitted child rapist.
I did a video with Fiddlepat, and it was on Mugen Games at large because he knew like a lot of the inside lore. Following that video, Mugen was upset, and it was like over some minor lore thing, and he was like pissed off about that, and he made like a big deal out of it. And I never talked to him, never wanted to, because then, you know, like as a first impression there, that was just like, okay, like I made this video, it wasn't in bad faith, I just played your games. It was like a little fan video with Fiddlepat in it, and he just like shit on it. I was like, okay, that fucking sucks. I don't know what else to say. Like I get bad feelings from this.
He asked if the Man of Seven Shingles rig used in your thumbnail was stolen because it looked nearly identical to the original. That's it. He didn't get angry. You're making this entire event up because you have no material to work with outside of screenshots leaked by a self-admitted child rapist. If he hated you, why would he give you the YouTuber role in his server?
What you're about to hear is a legitimate argument being presented by Toasty, and then the creator of this video disregards it by saying, well, what about? And then just brings up a fairly irrelevant thing.
I can't imagine anybody over the age of 16 thinking that this is okay to post. At least, I'd like to think no adults would think this is okay under any circumstances.
I like to think an adult wouldn't defend a file, let alone multiple files. Oh, wait. Projection, you skipped around my video instead of actually watching it. You're under the impression this is the sole response to what Toasty is showing and telling, despite the fact that it's debunked in this same video that you're trying to say is a bunch of horseshit. Hence why I'm mocking him.
Exposing the since 2018, by the way. Trying to redeem myself. Yes, it is. Just ignoring everything. I'm not even gonna read like the rest of the stuff that he's got here, just trying to implicate other people, because it's really just a if I'm going down, I'm taking you with me kind of thing.
Yeah, because you don't want to prove what you just said is wrong. You refuse to show Mugen providing evidence of his claims. In fact, earlier in your video, when you had a chance to do this, you intentionally cropped it out.
Fiddlepat made him disassociate from me by feeding him a bunch of lies about me. Not true. No, that's not true. Fiddlepat didn't tell me any of this shit.
Can you repeat yourself again? I don't think we heard you the first 1,000 times. Maybe you should have talked to Mugen instead of creating unnecessary confusion. That's entirely your fault. Is this where the title of your video came from? Because this is the only instance of lying about you, if you can even call it that I'm seeing from Mugen, which is just an extremely minor misunderstanding at best. Whoa, he thought you were friends with someone. The fucking horror, right, dude? Like, what, do you consider being associated with Fiddlepat as slander or something? Why didn't you block him after the transfer situation then?
Foot fetishist. Incest fetishist.
Oh look, it's a private conversation between 3 adults. Mugen, his friend, and his partner at the time, Zizi, who liked this one particular so much he told Mugen he fucked himself. Funny how you act like this is something to judge him by, but when you hold a porn drawing contest for children under 13 knowingly multiple times, it's okay because you're underage yourself. For 1 more year. Watch you not only continue to do this shit when you become an adult, but also try to hook up with an underage fan because you're a fucking loser. I'll be waiting. Also, when he asked Zizi this, it's because he didn't want to relive the trauma of what his IRL ex who has this fetish put him through. The end.